What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Woo! Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You guys, welcome back. It is Woosah Wednesday. You guys already know what this is. This is Greenleaf Season 2. You guys, the season finale. Ooh, it was action packed. Episode 16, it is called The Pearl. Okay. I looked at my um clock, like um what I thought was probably like 10:50, 10:45. It was just 10:30. And so much had happened in the first 30 minutes of this show, you guys. I mean, good gracious. Shout out to all my honeybees. You guys are smart. You guys are super, super smart. I forgot who it was that called Rochelle out for who she was, but all of my honeybees, okay, have a 3.5 GPA or higher. I promise you. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. We dissect this thing down below. Y'all stay up on these comments. And while we're on the subject, if you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe right now. I promise you, you will not regret it. As well as give me that thumbs up. And of course, let's talk about it down below. Let's hash this thing out down below, okay? First of all, the episode opened with Charity standing at a microphone on a dog stage behind what was supposed to be Tamala Man. But it was this other chick, I cannot think of her name, but she sings this song Better Days. Beautiful voice. And Charity is waiting on her turn to sing, and she is oh, and she is eyeballing Jabari, baby. Now the song is continuing to play, and we just visit all the green leaves one by one. We go and visit Lady Mae, and Lady Mae is opening up a secret box, and she is pulling out documents, and there's a document that says deed on it, and just some other little memory items, and she pulls out this beautiful double strand of pearls, and she holds them. She is being extra melodramatic, okay. Again, the music Better Days Are Coming is still playing in the background. We see Zora. Zora's at the dress shop, and she's trying on her cotillion dress. And the woman at the dress shop notices she's got a scar. And she's got those bruises on her arm, and she says, "Well, how did you get this?" And Zora's like, "I don't even know." And so she goes and gets her a shawl, okay? And we see Marisol packing up all of Bishop's suits and moving them out of the master suite and moving them down to Jacob's room. Bishop is staying in the same house, but he is leaving Lady Mae. How you gonna leave somebody and you move it down the hall? Oh, okay. Then we come into full scene, and we see where Marisol is pulling that cart with all Bishop suits on it, coming down the hall like she is a pallbearer, like she is pulling a casket. She is looking woefully sad. And here comes Sophia and Grace wants to talk to Marisol just for a quick moment, and Sophia goes on about her business. And what's going on with the suits? What's happening with the suits? What are we doing with the suits? Oh, Bishop wanted me to move them out of his Lady Mae's room and move them down the hall. She said, "Oh, this Gigi. Oh, what's going on?" Okay, so then we see Lady Mae with the girls, Zora and Sophia, and what she has done is taken that um double strand of pearls, and she's had it split to give each one of them a set of pearls to wear for the cotillion. And then she asked them if they know the story of the pearl. And basically it is that there is a parasite that finds its way inside the pearl, and it is very irritating. And as a result, the oyster, what it does is creates this substance called naka that covers the parasite and eventually hardens, and basically how to turn lemon into lemonades. Okay, but it's the story of the pearl. We hear this horn blowing, wah, 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 wah. And Zora gets up immediately and leaves. And Sophia has this look on her face. And so Lady Mae wants to know what is going on with the two of you. And Sophia's like, "Oh, we're graving. I don't have no beef with Zora. It's just her boyfriend is not, my stilo at all. Like, I'm not feeling him at all, right?" And Lady May say it's a no wonder the way he blowing out there and didn't even have the decency to come in. And then she tells Sophia that the heart wants what the heart wants and it doesn't care, okay, about anything else. And she says, she tells Sophia, don't worry about Zora, she'll figure it out. Lady May is at the office. Okay, and she is busy, busy, busy. She's got the pearls made. She's a Wonder Woman around the office. She's busy creating tweets and moving things and organizing and charity work. This is what we do. We do good things to sort of hide all the bad things that we've done. And she is busy working, okay, to cover up all the pain that she's going through. The fact that her marriage is breaking up, her and her sister are estranged, her kids are somewhat together, but you know, mm, her life is asunder, basically. And she gets a call from Mavis. And when I tell y'all, Mavis is not having it, Mavis is not having it. Every chance she get, okay, to take a slice out of May, that's what she do, baby. She is scalpel sharp this entire episode, okay? What do you want? Mavis, I was hoping that we could get it. Somebody said you was looking for me. What can I do for you? What do you need? What's up? She said, well, I was hoping to talk to you about, said, what is this about my club? Well, I don't presume to know these things. And don't have a lawyer. We haven't had a lawyer ever since, well, Mac. And Mavis said, what is it about my club? And Lady Mae says, well, um, I think you may still own it. Mavis is like, Everybody's getting ready for the cotillion, okay? Lady Mae is dressed all in black and she got some blue black stones around her neck, baby. When I tell you she is dressed like the Black Widow, she is dressed to kill, okay? She looks razor sharp. She got on this real dark blue black dress, baby. She is snatch. Marisol comes in and tells her, Kevin is here, and she goes into the room and Kevin is there, and there is something about Kevin that says things are different now. I love it. I love it. I was semi attracted to him a little bit. He is not as meek and as mild and as head is hung. He's not as downtrodden. He seems like he's walking with a little bit more confidence and power. His countenance is completely different. I like it. I like it a lot. So of course, he says, hello, May. And she's like, what are you doing here? Where is Nathan? Where is Charity? Charity is out of town. And she took Nathan with her. Yes, he's very well taken care of. She did it all very, very responsibly. Now, forgetting the fact she didn't want her to go because she thought she was irresponsible. But okay, everything was taken care of very well, and she's managing her life quite nicely. And he said, well, where is she? I'd like to see her. I'd like to see my son. You have no rights. You've given up all of it. He said, listen, I'm sorry. I was wrong. You're right. I should not have left. Okay, she says, I mean, you ran out of here like a child and left her, abandoned her, and abandoned your son. I shouldn't have left my son, but I am back now. Okay, and she says, and well, where is Charity? Charity doesn't want to talk to you, so why don't you just leave? He said, listen, I have rights. And she was like, oh, well, I'd like to see you execute those rights and all of this mess, this sordid mess that you have put this whole family through will come out. First of all, that's shaming. You're trying to shame him for that's not cool, Lady Mae. That's not cool at all. But it's okay. Kevin got this. Kevin was like, I want to speak with Charity. I tell you what I will do. I will talk to Charity and let her know you came by. Meanwhile, Marisol will see you out. Marisol, bring Kevin's car around. And she walks out. Okay, Kevin calls Aaron Jeffries, all right? Gets him on the phone. And Aaron don't even say hello. Aaron say, how did it go? They go together. Oh, they go together. I need you. Oh God. So we get to the cotillion and they're taking photos, okay? The photos are of the families. We see Jacob and Zora and Carissa, their beautiful family taking photos, together all, in their regalia. And then we see all the Greenleaf goes up. And Grace insists that Darius come into the photo. I couldn't believe Lady Mae allowed that, but okay, it seems like ain't nobody paying attention to Darius right now. We got too many other things going on. So Darius is flying low under the radar. So I'm assuming he gonna be back for season 3, but okay. And then after they take a beautiful photo of the Greenleaf family, now just the grandparents, please, okay? And the grandparents are like, I don't what so they stand there and Bishop standing just behind Lady Mae and she is just like, okay, just act like normal when you didn't just move all your ish out of the room and down just 50 feet down the hall and you just want to act like an idiot in front of everybody and let everybody know our business. Isn't that just something? Smile! Cheese! And Bishop is like, whatever, May. After the girls are announced and they come out, they begin to dance, and Lady Mae is standing there. Rochelle is standing just behind her, right? Just looking. And Lady Mae looks over her shoulder like, yeah, Trick, I see you. And Rochelle is just like, and Lady Skanks is standing over to the side, and Lady Mae walks over, and Lady Skanks doesn't even turn around. She said, I am so sorry about all the drama that we went through. First she compliments the girl on how beautiful everything and it's lovely. And Lady Mae's like, yes, it is, isn't it? And then she tells her, Lady Skank says, I'm so sorry about all that drama. Under any other circumstances, I would have never acted that way. And Lady Mae says, what drama? Whatever are you talking about? It's all water under the bridge. It is all forgotten about. And she walks off. And Lady Skanks is like, Rochelle walks up to Lady Skanks and they look at each other like, I said, oh, they in cahoots. They in cahoots. My honeybees was right. They are in cahoots. Y'all, I got to go back and see who told it. Okay. Grace walk up to Jacob and tell Jacob, you have you noticed anything going on with the parentals? And he's like, no, nothing out of the ordinary. What's up? And she says they're arguing, they're fighting, there's something going on. And Daddy moved out of the room with Mama. And he was like, oh, they fought before, but it never got to this. They'll resolve it, they'll figure it out. She was like, Jacob. He was like, let it be. They'll resolve it. They'll figure it out. Meanwhile, she's looking at Bishop and Lady Mae argue. Then we see Charity. Charity is at dinner with Jabari after she has sang her heart out and eyeballed him. And Jabari tells her, you've got it all, you've got it. And she says, no, you've got it. And he was like, let's get the check. And she was like, bet. Then we see Rochelle walk up to Bishop. Bishop sitting at the table, and she says, hey, Bishop, why aren't you out there cutting the rug with your lovely wife all over this building? And Bishop is like, oh no, she's over there handling something. She said, well, I tell you what, why don't we dance? He said, I don't think that'll be a good idea. She said, okay. Well, she sits down. She said, let me be honest with you. Um, I wanna get us to get to know each other. I was hoping that we could connect on a more personal level, if you know what I mean. He was like, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you have been putting down. And he said, I don't think it's a good idea. And she said, well, you're a man of God is still a man. And he said, that is absolutely true. That is right. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a pass on that. Then we see her go over to Lady Skanks at the shrimp bowl and tell Lady Skanks at the shrimp bowl, I told my brother this ish wasn't gonna work. Okay. I told my brothers, I guess we're gonna just have to go with plan B. And Lady Skank said, you know what your brother told you to do? You better get it done. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go with plan B. They're gonna pay and I'm gonna make them pay. I was like, ooh, you diabolical sons of so and so's. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. Season 3, a mess. Jacob and Carissa watching Zora dance, right? And he is telling Carissa, why don't we just take her off of punishment for tonight? All right. Now, Unbeknownst to them, while the family was taking pictures, Zora was talking to Isaiah. And Isaiah said, we got a limo after this. We're going to get in the limo and we're going to, you know what I'm saying, we're going to turn it up. And she was like, I'm not going to be able to do that. He was like, you going to turn down a limo? And she was like, you welcome to take the limo. I just cannot. And he was like, why? She said, I'll tell you later. So of course, he was all kind of salty about that. So now that they are watching their daughter dance, and he wants to take her off curfew, Carissa goes ahead and enlightens him to the fact that she found a condom in Zora's room and that they're having sex. And Jacob is stunned. I'm talking about like 2 to the body, 3 to the head, stunned. Like he is like, that is not my baby girl anymore. No. I mean, it is your baby girl. She is just like minus a hymen, basically. But okay, I digress. So Zora and Isaiah are on the dance floor and they are talking, and he wanna know why they can't go out in a limo. Because I'm on punishment. Because my mama found a condom. He just loses it. It's all her fault, woo woo woo. He feel like he 13 years old. This is another wedge. You know what I'm saying? They treating us like kids. Why we can't be together? It's all your fault. All of this. Just, he runs out. Zora goes after him. Well, Sophia's watching all this while she dancing with Roberto. So she leaves Roberto and goes and follows Zora. And Zora and Isaiah are talking, and he is hollering and yelling, and she is like, calm down. He said, you could have kept the condoms at your house. And he was like, oh, so you're blaming this on me? He starts roughing her up, manhandling. She's like, get off me. And when she pushes her, now Sophia watching all of this. When she pushes him back and he goes back, boy, when I tell you, he didn't do no good old fashioned color purple from way back here in 1970 slap that you get somebody that knocked them into their senses. He gave an old bitch slap. Uh-uh. I said, girl, your cheeks are gonna be so worn thin by the time this show is over. And so he's like, Zora, I'm sorry. And she's like, you always say that. I'm sorry. Sophia runs and goes back inside the ballroom. Goes straight to Jacob. Uncle Jacob, Isaiah hit Zora. What? Everybody, like it's the family table. So everybody gets up. Jacob runs, and Zora's coming back in at this time, right? And she's coming back in, and Jacob is like, did Isaiah hit you? Sophia said, and Zora is like, what? Sophia? Like you snitch. Like snitches get ditches. I'm like, okay. One of us gonna get ditches tonight, obviously, because Isaiah gonna kill you and you gonna kill me, but somebody gonna get ditches. So I might as well tell. So did he hit you? And so Zora lies. No, he didn't. I said he didn't. Let me go. I said he didn't. He did not. Did he hit you? He did not. Isaiah comes in. He's like, did you hit her? Isaiah's like, no. Jacob was like, knocks him flat. Okay, you did something because they done seen the bruises on her arm, all that. They know she been roughed up. I walked into a door. Really 4.0 GPA. Really 4.0 GPA. You gonna stand here and tell that stupid lie? Really? Okay. Okay. Dad! And she runs off. Goes into the bathroom. This at the cotillion now. She done locked herself in the bathroom. Don't follow me. Of course her mama follows her. Finally, at last, people are paying attention to the fact that Zora is in distress. Okay. Goes into the bedroom, locks himself in there. Carissa can't get her out. Sophia can't get her out. Grace can't get her out. Can't nobody get her out. Now, while she in there, Isaiah called her. And he tells her, I am so sorry. I'll never do it again. And she said, you always say that. He said, I just lose it. You just mean so much to me. I don't know how you able to push my buttons and get me out of control. Run away with me. Let's leave tonight. Let's go. Let's leave this place. And she's like, I can't. And they knocking on the door. And so finally she gets off the phone with him. She just gets off. She doesn't answer. She just gets off the phone with him. Okay. So everybody's gathered at the bathroom door. Finally and at last, Zora comes out of the bathroom. Jacob and Carissa take her home. Everybody else dispersed. Lady Mae says she going home to change her clothes. And then she's going over to see her sister. Okay. Now, prior to all of this, okay, when we was inside after Jacob, while the ladies were trying to get Zora out of the bathroom, Jacob is standing just behind Lady Mae and Bishop, and Lady Mae is saying all of this that's going on, and Jacob has to go and make it worse by hitting that boy. And Bishop say you don't have any idea what's going on in his mind. Don't blame him. Later on, Bishop goes and tells Jacob, and Jacob think he finna chastise him, but he said no. I would have did the same thing. I'd have knocked him out, but I didn't see you knocking Mac out when he was raping and molesting and sodomizing your daughter. But I keep going back to that. I don't know why I can't let that go. Let's talk about Charity. Charity coming out the bathroom and she isn't dressed in a red and black volume, baby. Her breast is up to here, baby. And she don't have a bad shape at all. And when she comes out, Jabari's like, Shazam, baby. Shazam. Okay, she goes up and gets in the bed and she gives him the good girl disclaimer. Now, the good girl disclaimer, for those of you all who do not know, is I have never done this before. I'm not really a one night stand kind of person. And will you love me in the morning? You know what I'm saying? You gotta give a disclaimer. I'm not a ho. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a slut. And she lets him know she's only ever been with Kevin, and only ever been with Kevin. Like, not just that he was the last person, but he's the only person she has ever been with. And he is like, okay, cool. We can take it slow. We take it real nice and easy. You know what I'm saying? I got things that I can do, you know what I'm saying, to get everything where we needed to be. And, he goes in for a little kiss and she was like, and I have a scar. And he was like, a scar? She was like, yeah, well, this is what happened when I was giving birth with Nathan and complications. And they ended up having to give me a C-section. And so there's a scar. I don't like Charity. I just don't know. I just don't like her. Like, there is this dodo bird, wide-eyed Tweety bird kind of way that she has about her. I was like, girl, if you don't get on top of that stallion, baby, and ride him into the sunset, I know something, okay? First of all, you have had sex before. Quit acting like you're a virgin, number one. Two, you've had a baby. If you don't get in there and get up on top of that thing and get her going, I know something. Okay, so show me the scar. He shows her the scar, and then he kisses the scar. And you got Maxwell playing in the background. It's all very, very romantic. And he climbs on between. I was like, oh, we not gonna warm things up. I mean, we not gonna get things going. I mean, after all, you supposed to be taking things slow. Oh no, he got right down up in there. And she seemed like she was accepting of everything that he had to offer. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought, Charity. That's what I thought, baby. That's what I thought. This is a bicycle. Just get on and pedal, darling. Just pedal, all right? You know what you're doing. Let's talk about Lady Mae and Mavis. Lady Mae goes in to see Mavis. And Mavis is like, I help you? What do you want? And May is like, oh, you're moving. You're packing things up. I've got an investor. Wants me to open a club in Stockholm. Lady Mae says, Sweden? And Mavis says, mm-hmm. Turns out white folks love jazz. Now, she drinking and packing. And she being slick at the mouth. All of this should have said, put them papers down and slide them over to to her and leave. But oh no. First of all, Mavis is feeling lonely. She's feeling ostracized. The one person she had that she could talk to all the time with was Bishop. But she done messed it up because he done found out about her and Lionel pussyfooting for the last few years, right? So she goes on to talk to Mavis, and she wants to talk about her daddy. She won't talk about her brother and all this whole debacle. Mavis don't want to talk about her daddy. She don't want to talk about her brother. She glad they both dead. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Where's this paperwork you got for me? So finally, after she goes on and on trying to get her to have some feelings for Mac, which nobody's gonna do, Mavis, give it up, okay? Miss us all with it. And she looks at the paper and she said, I have fought so long for what was mine all along. And she decides she's leaving, take these papers back, do whatever you want with it. I don't want the headache anymore. And she's like, Mavis, don't be this way. I want my sister back. I want us. You ain't been why you want us? Now you want us to be sisters? You ain't never been no kind of good sister to me. And May says, I can learn. And for a minute, Mavis is thrown off. And then when May apologizes and says that she is sorry, that throws Mavis off a little bit too. But she collects herself, and Mavis is like, you know what? I cannot give these papers to Gigi. Take these papers, get these papers to Gigi. Let her go and do her charity work with it. She can do whatever she wants with it. I don't care. Take these papers. I am not staying here. I don't want it. And so, um, after May tells her she's sorry, Mavis walks off a little bit and she says, "You owe me an apology too." What do I owe you an apology for, May? James. James? Yes, you went behind my back to hurt me and did that thing with him that one time. And she was, Mavis was like, what? And she said, you went behind my back and did that thing with him that one time. And Mavis said, is that what he told you? And ooh, Lady Mae is stuck, and she got up tears welling up in the bottom of it is welling up. And you know, you could tell that her arteries was hardened as Mavis walked up to her ever so slowly and ever so sweetly and said, I can't tell you how many times I had to throw your man out of here or not. I had to send him home. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Okay? He never loved you. He just thought you were pretty. Little old pretty light skinned high yellow girl. That's what he thought. All you ever was and all you will ever be is pretty. Oh, when I tell you any remnants of a mask that May have had, baby, not only did Mavis snatch that mask off and smash it hard on the ground, she stomped that joker and turned it into dust, baby. Ain't no pieces to put back together, baby. She cracked it up. Okay, so before May leaves, she puts a sharp little quick little dagger into Mavis. Well, if I was wife material, what does that make you? Ooh, Mavis was like, because ultimately she's the woman was not chosen ultimately. Good morning. Okay. Bishop is sitting on the edge of that bed and hands is shaking. He got some huge hands now. I ain't gonna front now. He got some huge hands too. And some huge feet. He got knuckle toes, but he got some big feet and big hands. So I ain't gonna sleep on Bishop. But anyway, he taking his pills and getting ready for the day. You know, he got that Parkinson. And meanwhile, Jacob and Carissa at home in the bed, they talking about what we gonna do about Zora. Okay, well, we're gonna have to work this out about Zora. Carissa is so heartbroken. She must think that she's worth nothing if she would allow this. How have I failed? You know, what have I done to fail her as a mom? And Jacob tells her, this is the Faith did the same thing. It's nothing you can do. Okay, it's not your fault. You can't control everything. You can't be everywhere with her. It's true, but you can pay attention a little better, Carissa. I'm just saying. So Jacob goes to check Zora's room and talk to her for the morning and finds out she's gone. She has collected most of her things and she has absconded and left with Isaiah. All right. Carissa is beside herself. She's going from room to room. Zora, 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 Zora. Meanwhile, Bishop coming down the steps. Gigi's coming from the dining room. And hey, Daddy, how you doing? Lady Mae comes in. And Gigi says, Mama, you been out all night. She walks straight up to Bishop and she says, I want you out of this house. You said it was one time. You said it happened one time. I want you out of here, liar. You know, now do well. You know how dramatic she is. And Bishop looks back and he's like, oh, so be it. And he walks out the front door. And Grace is like, Daddy, I don't, oh. She goes to hug her mother. Mama, I am so sorry. And Lady Mae say, please, fix me some breakfast. I've been driving all night and I'm starving. Meanwhile, Grace gets a call from Carissa and Jacob and finds out not only is Zora gone, but Isaiah's gone too. They have runt off together. OFT. Oft. Shout out to old brother, where art thou? Okay. Bishop goes down the steps and down the driveway and looks back at the front door like, I'm gonna take a chance. And he heads off to Rochelle's. He's standing outside her building. She comes out there in a slamming all black outfit. Bishop, you want to come inside? He was like, but of course. I was like, really, Bishop? You running over there? You could have went to Jacobs. You could have went anywhere. You could have went to a hotel. You just leave the house, no wallet, no paperwork, no nothing. You go over to Rochelle's. Oh, you trying to slang and bang. But you got Parkinson. You and knuckle toes. I don't understand what you think you finna do with this young chickadee. What the hell? You guys, this episode was so good. The drama at the cotillion was really, really good. Jacob Coldcock, and I was so glad Sophia didn't get hurt. And anyway, what y'all think about Zora running off? I was like, Zora, you too smart to be another Faith. Come on. Y'all, what y'all think about Rochelle? Rochelle. I think that's Roxanne, but I digress. What y'all think about Rochelle? Ooh, baby. That is Basie Skanks's sister. She is in cahoots with the Skankses. What y'all think about Lady Mae and Mavis, baby? Mavis say, look, you just a pretty girl. All you ever been is pretty. A pretty little old light-skinned thing. The reason why he married you, baby, was for business reasons. Because you look good on his arm. That's all that is. It was all for business. Okay, it's all an image, a facade. All right. I'm talking about Mavis went way down and got that old brown liquor bitterness, baby, and put it all out on the table for Lady Mae. It was good. It was real, real good. That was a better fight than the Lady Mae and Bishop fight we had last episode. Okay, y'all put it all down below. I can go on and on about this episode. It was so good. I cannot wait to season 3. Let's hash it out. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah!